Alrighty, everyone, welcome to the Eastern Shore Racing League 305 Sprint Car Series, presented by BBM Racing Round number 2 from Thunder Valley. For the 305 Dirt Late Models, let's take a look here. Our winner from last week, Mr. Corey Deal. Right now, he is in trouble. He is 13th on the grid in practice. A little bit off from what he was running there last week. Kind of concerned for Corey. Could he make it 2 for 2 here tonight? Well, we're going to find out here in just a little while. Corey Deal right now is 13th on the board. Right now, though, Maverick, the man who come home P2 to Corey Deal last week, well, Maverick in the 14 right now, 7th on the practice charts. Taking a look there in the 14 ride for Maverick. Brian Pike, who also finished inside the top 3 last week, is, let's grab Mr. Brian Pike if we can. Well, we got a little bit of a technical glitch there, sorry about that, but Brian Pike, they're in the 99 BBM machine. 3rd last week, 5th on the practice charts here tonight at Bristol. Such a different racetrack. It's going to be hard for these guys to make it 2 in a row. And let's talk to Brian Pike right now. See what he has to say. Hey, Brian Pike, Matt up here in the Extreme Sim TV booth. You got a copy?
Yep.
Alrighty, man. Out of the top three from last week, you are the fastest in practice here tonight at Bristol Dirt. I know it's just gotten here to you guys this week. What do you think about this 305 on the Bristol Dirt so far?
I like the car. I think it's a good track. I think if you're newer to racing on dirt or in sprint cars, I think the 305s on this track are a pretty good choice. Me personally, it's probably one of my favorite dirt tracks right now, and the 305s are one of my favorite dirt cars to race.
Well, man, I tell you what, what's going to be interesting here, a little bit bigger field here tonight. We got about 15 cars out there. And like I said, you are the fastest out of the top 3 from last week. An opportunity to build some points here. Deal winner last week. He's kind of down in the point standings right now. Do you think you can kind of parlay that into gaining some ground on him?
We'll have to see. I did a lot of practice on this track, but there's a lot of fast drivers in here, so I'm not sure how it's going to go. But hopefully I can get into at least the top 5 and keep my points up.
Yeah, format. Well, best of luck, Brian. We're going to let you go. Qualify that number 99 machine here tonight.
Thank you very much.
There you go, Brian Pike there, finishing 3rd last week. And let's get this going here. We're going to go qualifying right now. So qualifying is out right now. And I want to give a big shout out to the brand new partner to Extreme Sim TV, Grid Finder, on board with us here at Extreme Sim TV, folks. Make sure to go look up Grid Finder. If you're looking for a commentator, a league, or anything in between, go check out Grid Finder at gridfinder.com. So, right now, Brian out there on track. Let's ride on the wing here with that number 99 machine as he's going to qualify this car. He's going to be right in the middle of the racetrack, center lane, not too low, not too high. Trying to do the best he can here to put this car on top of the board. And let's take a look here. Everybody coming through. Where does Brian charge in here? Ryan Pike right now 3rd on the board, 17.1 to 3.5, a little bit off of some of the other ones. There's Nicholas Shield, I believe the way you pronounce that. Isaac Salas up front. Lee there. Jason Butler to the top of the board. Starting to fill in that gap right now at the top of the board with 2 minutes left in qualifying. Jason Butler right now 16.999 or 939.944 for Isaac. Dustin and Brian Pike all in the 16-second bracket. And one car that has not qualified yet Eric Garrison in the 13 right. What in the world is Eric Garrison doing in a sprint car? Are you kidding me? Let's go see if we can find him on the Discords anywhere. All right, Eric. I'm gonna hunt you down. We know Eric Garrison, of course, from the Unified iRacing League. What in the world is he doing in a sprint car? Let's go see if we can find him. I'm gonna try to hunt him down the best I can. Let's see here. Where's Eric? Mr. Garrison. What is Eric doing? Let's talk to him here. See if he'll answer a Discord call. We're going to straight up call Eric on Discord. See if he answers for us. Come on, Eric, answer, buddy. And Eric Garrison. Couldn't get a hold of Eric, but I mean, man, oh man, sprint car time. And Eric Garrison out there, that's crazy. So we're going to get ready to go racing here tonight in the 305 with Sprint Car Division. And we'll get ready to fire this thing up for the Eastern Shore Racing League in about a minute's time. Tried to get a hold of Mr. Eric, couldn't get a hold of him. Oh, there we go. Hey, Eric, Matt up here in the booth, you got a copy?
I got you, man.
Oh, man, what in the world are you doing in a 305 sprint car?
Just figured there'd be something fun on a Monday night.
10-4, man. Well, not bad for a qualifying effort, buddy. Putting the car up there in ninth in that number 13 machine.
Yeah, hopefully we get ready to go and see what we got here tonight.
All right, Eric. Well, best of luck, buddy. Hop over into Discord with all the guys, man. I might need to talk to you later.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to rush. I got off work a little bit late, but I'm working on it now.
10-4, Eric, man. But we'll holler at you later, brother.
All right, 10-4. Appreciate it.
There it is, Eric Garrison on the board as well. So we're getting ready to rock and roll the 305 dirt sprint cars here on Extreme Sim TV. Dustin to the top of the board. Great job for him. We'll grab a Dustin right quick. On top of the board right now. Hey, Dustin, Matt up here to the booth. Got a copy? Hey, Dustin, man. Matt up here to the booth. Got a copy? Don't think he's there. Well, we're getting ready to go heat racing, folks. Now, luckily, 15 cars. I think we're going to get everybody in the feature here and ready to go. To check it out in qualifying here, ready to rock and roll heat race number 1 in a moment, and that is indeed exactly what we're going to do. So let's take a look at the live starting grid. Dustin and Corey Deal front row here in the first heat of the evening. Jason Butler, Isaac there in 4th. 5th, Brian Pike. 6th is Lee Hurley, and 7th is going to be Mike and Nicholas there as well in 8th. 9th is going to be Marco and Eric Garrison 10th. Maverick and Allen right there as well. That is kind of the way everybody's lining up, and Mr. Olster 15th. So, only one heat race here tonight to get them going. Everybody will transfer. It'll just be for starting positions in the feature event here tonight. Everybody ready to go. Dustin out front in the 20 to bring them to green here tonight. Pace car around turn number 2 here to Bristol Motor Speedway. It is time, the Eastern Shore Racing 305 Sprint Car Series presented by BBM Racing. One and only heat race, 8 laps here to set the field for the feature event here tonight. Corey Deal second in this heat, trying to pick up a good effort here. He got the win last week. We'll see if he can pick up heat number 1. He'll start alongside Dustin. Jason Butler there as well in the Napa, or the 944 machine. Taking a look at just some of these drivers up front. The 49/, 5 of Isaac there as well. Everybody ready to go racing here tonight. Again, one heat, everybody transfers. It's just going to be for starting position here this evening. So pace car will dive down to pit road. Field in the hands of Dustin.
Green.
We are green at Thunder Valley. Contact up front. 8 laps to go. Eastern Shore 305 Dirt Sprint Car Series is green. Dustin leads. Deal second. Battle behind them. Couple cars side by side there. That's the 69 of Mike on the bottom, picking up position. Battle for 4th and 5th as well. Lee top side. Who's he going to have with him? Everybody getting single file here. A tough place to pass. Mike right there, double file as well, with Nicholas behind those two. A battle back behind him. Eric Garrison. You see him trying to work his way through here from Thunder Valley right now. Great racing out in front right now is going to be Dustin. Single file at the front of the field. Dustin has got a pretty good 5/10 of a second lead. Behind him, Isaac and Corey Deal. Nose to tail off into 1 and 2. 5 laps to go in heat number 1. Lee Purley right here as well, hanging on. Great battling back in the pack. 3 wide contact. Cars going around. That's the 10. The 8 of Garrison involved. No caution. They went 3 wide, made contact. Both cars went around. 3 laps to go. And already beating and banging early tonight. We got a car blinking. That's Isaac blinking out, trying to run down Dustin for that race lead. 3 to go in heat number 1. 3 laps to go here from the Bristol Motor Speedway. You see the gap up front. Isaac trying to close down on Dustin. Dustin trying to hold the lead. Corey Deal, your championship leader, drops to 4th now. That's Lee in the 33 easing by. Deal back to the bottom, blinking, having a little bit of a problem as well. The Deal trying to find his way back to the inside, can't do it. Flagman shows him 2 to go, this time by Dustin out front. Looks to pick up a heat win here tonight with Eric Siles right there behind him. 1 lap to go. Isaac Siles trying to come up with something. Can't do it. Dustin Silver out front gets it done here in heat number 1. Lee 3rd. Corey Deal 4th. That is your top 4 here tonight. So there you go. Your one and only heat in the books here tonight. And we'll get your warm-up underway. And we'll let you listen in to some sights and sounds of Bristol Motor Speedway when we come back. It's going to be feature event racing at Bristol Motor Speedway. Okay. Motor Speedway. Are you ready for the 305 Sprint Cars at Bristol? All right, there you go. A little bit of fireworks in the background. We are ready to go. Racing here tonight. Field is absolutely ready. Pace truck getting ready to dive down pit road to go racing here tonight. Everybody ready to go. There's Dustin out in front of the field in that 20 machine to bring them to green. Pace truck getting ready to dive down pit road. Here we go. The 305 Eastern Shore Sprint Cars are green
flag.
and underway at Bristol. Everybody getting back, going back up to speed, a little bit less power in these 305s. Double file right now. That is third, fourth, and fifth. Battling right now side by side. Give it to the 44 at the moment. As they're going to still be side by side. The 44 right there getting clear. Lee behind them. Everybody hanging on. Lee up the racetrack. A little bit of contact. The 99, Brian Pike going to get collected up. He'll hang on to that racing machine as they work their way through 3 and 4 again. And you can see it right here. Great racing between these drivers right now. As we go atop the billboard, double file behind them. A couple of cars spread out. That bottom lane starting to slick off. 3 of 30 complete here tonight. Taking a look throughout the field. There's Maverick back here in that 9th position as well, hanging on. Great run for him. Meanwhile, up front, it is going to be Dustin leading the way over Isaac. Great little gap right now. Let's hop on board with Isaac as he is trying his best to run down Dustin right now. Trying so hard to get that car to roll the center, to run down that car in front of him right at the moment. And you see Isaac doing everything he can to run down Dustin. Couple of car leaks back as they head into turns 1 and 2. Lee back there behind them as well, running in that 3rd or 6th spot at the moment. These guys putting on a heck of a show right now. 6 of 30 in the books. Brian Pike back here, also single file as well. And this is really becoming a single file groove racetrack right now. For these 305 sprint cars, hard to make a move. Eric Garrison back here, trying to inch his way through the field back here in 13th. A little bit of side-by-side battling. A little bit further back, Nicholas involved in this battle. 2 wide now, a bunch of cars right there on top of one another at the moment, trying to give each other room as they work their way down the back straightaway. 8 of 30 laps to go in this 305 sprint car division. You see the 8 of Garrison getting in a slick there, just about lost that machine. They'll start working to the outside, not missing anything up front. Robinson putting pressure right now on the back bumper of Lane. Lane holding him off. That's for 4th and 5th. Lee back here as well as Mr. Brian Pike hanging inside the top 10 right now. And we're 10 laps complete already here from Thunder Valley in the 305 sprint cars. 20 to go in your feature event. 20 laps to go in the Eastern Shore Racing 305 Sprint Car Series, presented by BBM Racing here on Extreme Sim TV. And it seems to be pretty hard for them to get another lane opened up. Pretty much single file right now. Dustin pulling away to a 9/10 of a second lead. Last week's winner, Corey Deal, sitting in 3rd. Mike Lano in 4th. Michael Robinson in 5th. 6th right now is Lee, and Brian Pike right there behind him. That beautiful number 99 machine trying to work his way into the top 6 here with 18 to go. So 18 laps to go right here tonight. Single file for the most part. Maverick back here as well. Jason Butler in the 10 machine. The pink and black killer machine of Jason Butler out there as well. And Kimmy's pick of the night, the number 10 car. The girlfriend going with the pink and black machine, driven by Jason Butler. Beautiful looking machine right now inside the top 10 and hanging on with 16 laps to go. Everybody's still single file. Eric Garrison, our pavement beater out there, coming through in 11th. Eric Garrison, of course, has raced in the likes of the Light Speed Racing League, the Unified iRacing League, all on Extreme Sim TV, right here and now out here with the Eastern Shore boys getting it done in the 305 sprint car, representing us pavement drivers, and he is out there running 11th right now. Got to be a good run for Eric here tonight. I'm interested to see how his driving progresses throughout the year here in these 305 sprint cars. As we work through 13 laps to go right now here on Extreme Sim TV. 12 to go this time by. And right now up front, Dustin leads, Isaac second, Corey Deal third, Mike fourth. And sorry folks, pretty much single file around the racetrack right now. Brian Pike trying to make the move on the 33 of Lee. That is for fourth, but this groove seems to be right around the middle of the racetrack. So 11 laps to go. And to go this time by. Brian and Lee right there nose to tail. 10 laps to go here. With 10 to go here from the Bristol Motor Speedway. And right here is the closest battle on the racetrack, the 99-14 machines. Right there together, Eric Garrison has moved up to 9th. He's underneath the 10 machine. Right there, great battle. Halfway down the back straightaway, that 10. Hanging on to Jason Butler on the outside. He'll try the highway. Garrison gonna shut the door on that number 10 sprint car machine. And now he's on the bottom again. The 55 gonna work his way through that inside lane. Just completely slicked off and absolutely trashed. 7 laps into this race. Everybody to the top side here tonight. And Butler right there hanging on. 7 laps to go this time by. Yeah, your car's in 11th. Right now, Corey Deal, Isaac there in 5th as well. 5 laps to go. Isaac there in 2nd in the 5 car. And he's actually got 49 on the wing, but that is the 5 car. Let's hop on board here with Isaac as he holds on to that 2nd position right here tonight. On board the wing cam, if we can get it to transfer over. See the gap to your race leader with just 5 laps to go here for Isaac in 2nd. Isaac running P2. You see the gap behind him. We'll get back here in the middle of the pack here where some of the battling is with just 4 laps to go. Maverick right there as well, nose to tail. Here comes a little bit of a battle. That is Ryan right there. You see everybody in this mix. 3 to go here deep in the pack. We're not done yet. A little bit of a battle kind of emerging here out of these drivers deeper in the pack right now. Here we go. 2 laps to go at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Dustin leads, car in the outside wall. No caution. Dustin just wanting to see the white flag. Dustin, 1 to go. Over out front leading here. He'll go the bottom. 1 lap to go. He tried to work the inside lane. Coming to the checkered flag. Give it to Dustin out front. He's going to sweep from start to finish. He'll win the feature event in the 305 Dirt Sprint Car Series presented by BBM Racing and Eastern Shore here tonight. Isaac 2nd and points leader Deal coming home at 3rd here tonight. Interesting race. Pretty much a 1-lane racetrack here at Bristol Motor Speedway tonight. All right. So there you have it. Checkered is out. Well, I tell you what, it was a pretty clean race overall. Unfortunately, it was pretty much a one-lane racetrack. Let's talk the deal. Who finished third here tonight, if we can. Don't see any of our top three out there on track. And what a night it was here at Bristol Motor Speedway. And everything that went on in this race. Some great battling here and there, but still it's kind of odd. It was pretty much a one group track all night. These guys made the best of it. I definitely think they're going to have to work on this track a little bit more. But Dustin getting it done here. Let's talk to him in a moment. Hey, Dustin, Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy? Well, he was there. Let's try it one more time. Hey, Dustin, Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy? Hey, Corey, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy of it, buddy?
Yeah, buddy, how's it going?
Alrighty, man, going pretty good. You got the win last week. Not quite the win here tonight at Bristol, but nevertheless a good run. It looked like it was a pretty much a one-group racetrack all night.
Well, yeah, I messed up with my wing position. I talked to Dustin and asked him about, where his wing was, and I had mine all the way back for stability because I knew it was going to slick off, on the bottom. So I started running like high, and then I realized it was too slow, and I allowed Mike, I think, to catch up, and then I moved it to like a middle groove-ish, I guess you could say. But yeah, definitely a one group track sorta until it slicked off, and I just messed up on my wing position. But
Yeah,
it'll be all right.
And to be honest, from what I've seen out of the Dirt Nationals so far, it's kind of the same thing. It's a very hard racetrack to pass it.
It is. I got lucky with, I think it was Lee. He tried to, I don't know what happened. He just slid across my nose. Thankfully, I missed him, and it was close. But once he got out there, I couldn't gain on Isaac. I couldn't gain on Dustin. So like I said, hats off to them for sure.
Well, you guys put on one heck of a show here tonight. Great job here. And congratulations, my friend, on a great run earlier with the win last week and now a third here tonight.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Anybody you'd like to thank before I let you go?
Yeah, I want to thank you for putting on this broadcast. It's really good. I'm going to probably go back and rewatch it. I want to thank my team, Outrun Esports. I want to thank 1023 Graphics for all the paint schemes they do for me. I want to thank Ryan and Brian for putting on this league. They do a heck of a job. I'm always excited to run it for the, in the morning. Or not morning. Whoop. I'm always excited, ready. Yeah, I'm excited. How about that?
Morning, evening, nighttime, you don't care. You're going to run it.
I'm always excited, ready to get off work, ready to come home, start practicing. But like I said, I just messed up with my wing position. I'll be there next week for sure. And thanks, everybody, for watching.
Hey, I've got an ideal that all the guys in the team will kill me for, but it's an ideal. Let's put a room at sunset, and let's all get up at sunrise, rather. Everybody get up at sunrise and run a race like that early in the morning.
I wake up at 3:30 a.m. every morning to go to work anyway, so hey, I'm down.
You're down. At least we got one of you on board.
Yes, sir.
You might be the only car out there, but, it's a race.
Hey, put me on a track by myself, it's still a race, you know what I mean?
Informed, man. Well, congrats on third here tonight, buddy. We will see you next week when we head to round number 3.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you again.
All right. Let's see. What else we got? Folks, I think I'm going to let you go because I'm having a little bit of problems with Discord. We'll get this worked out before next week. Sorry to the race winner not letting me pull them in for an interview for some reason. But it's been a great night here in the Eastern Shore 305 Sprint Car Division, presented by BBM Racing at Bristol. We'll see you next week for round number